Welcome to my hardcore world. A world I started back in December of last year. After a 6-month break since the last episode, I am finally ready to return to the game I love. However, after forgetting all my inspiration for this place, I decided it's best to leave, start over, and find new inspiration. Welcome to starting over in my hardcore world. Look at this. That is very interesting. Interesting indeed. I have exactly 3 more rockets left. Still trying to figure out where I want to hold up for the time being. The day is rising. This nighttime will be the death of me, but kind of hoping for like a bigger, wider mountain. I think I want to go in the winter biome. Let's just browse. Let's go see what else there is. This doesn't look too bad. Still a lot of chunks loading in, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of flat, airy. The heck is that? Is that a cow? That's a cow. Now, I have only come prepared with the elytra to get me anywhere I needed to go. A couple of rockets, I think it was like 20 rockets, and then some apples in case I decided I want a little snack for my adventure. Ooh. Okay. I have 2 rockets. I have to use them wisely. Just glide around. I don't want to go too into the forest because it was just nighttime. I'm not going to trust that there's no mobs down there that are willing to kill me. Let's go up. Ooh. Okay, I like over this way. So there's a mountain over there, kind of a mountain. And then there's this. I guess you could call that a mountain. Or like a really big hill. It'd be nice to be kind of on a mountaintop. However, my last base was on a mountaintop as well, so. But I can see, I think right there is just as the winter snowy area ends, so. Let's go this way. Let's see what's over here. That was my last rocket, so. Kind of running out of options. Oh, that's also really cool. This is a very, very interesting area. Got some nice caves that we could explore. Got some falling lava. This might do. I mean, we are pretty close to oak and birch if I wanted to integrate that into any build ideas, while giving me a decent bit of space. I can maybe build on top of one of these hills. Now, my goal is to build some sort of castle build. Don't really know exactly what that will entail, but, you know, that will happen when the time comes. Now, after doing about 370 days on this world so far, it does feel strange to go back with no armor or any tools in the hardcore world, because at any moment I am very, very vulnerable and currently at my weakest, and it'd be very easy for a creeper or a skeleton mainly to be my downfall. I like that. I would build down there, but I don't know if I want to build on ice. I could make it. Those things aren't like harmful, are they? I could turn this into grass, possibly, and replace the entire, at least just this portion of the lake. That way I can build here. That could be an idea. Because I like the, it's such a nice flow of snow on around the hill. Okay, I think I'm gonna make up my mind. We're gonna go up there and just start building whatever comes to mind. And let's start by getting some trees. What are those? Are these pigs? Oh, it's a pig. Look at his tail. Okay, let's start by chopping down some wood, and so we are officially off Elytra duty privilege. We are back to square one. Go ahead and make ourselves our first tools. I don't really know what to call it, as if it's like we'll do a pickaxe for now. I don't know what to call this, as if it's like a new world, but our first tools of our new start, we'll call it. That place looks like the best spot to start. We even got some sugarcane. Our 3 little strands of sugarcane to start off one of our farms. I don't think it goes very deep, but we will use it for some cobblestone, as well as the little bits of coal that I see laying around. Now, my goal for this episode is to try and get as much as I can done within the first episode. Now, normally when I do these fresh series, I try and take it slow, as that's kind of my goal, is to enjoy the series. However, because I am restarting this world, I would like to kind of get a decent head start. Now, the last thing I would like to do is slowly go through the episodes and then to end up dying way too early, which obviously the goal is to not die. So I'd like to try and get armor if possible, and possibly diamond armor if I get around to it, as well as building a pretty decent starter base that I can integrate into a bigger project down the line. Oh, so it does continue down. Let's grab a little bit more wood before I go down there, just to be safe. Now, I do have my trusty apples in case I do get hungry, so there's no rush to go and find any source of food just at the moment. So let's go down here, and I really want to play it safe. I don't want to do anything too dangerous. It does go pretty far. I see some iron right there. Now, there was a recent update I saw that allows for copper to be used for tools and armor. Now, I'm not 100% sure how strong it is compared to iron, but I do see some iron right there, which I might take advantage of instead of going for copper. Let's try that. Hello? Anybody home? Let's put that on my offhand. What's up? There's a bat. There we go. Nice and protected. Now, I have been playing, as of late, quite a bunch of different type of games, and I have not played Minecraft for quite a while, so it might take me a minute to get back into the feel of the game. So I'd like to not put myself in a risky situation. Is that a... Nope, no skeleton, okay. Oh. Got a zombie after me with a shovel. There we go. And I'll go ahead and use the last bit of our iron for a pickaxe. Now, I guess we can go ahead and do our best to move a little bit deeper now that we have some extra protection for us. There is copper. I'm kind of tempted, but I don't know how well it is, and I don't want to sit here smelting if I don't have to. So let's get over to that part down there. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Okay, there is a skeleton that way. I don't feel like fighting him, So, ooh, what is this? I don't know how I got myself in this situation. I am very certain there's a baby in there and I do not want to break a block. Let's break out this way. Okay, we are officially out. This is not where I came in from, and I'm kind of confused to what spot this is. That looks dangerous. I don't remember the top of the hill being like this. Let's go and search around, see where we pop out at. And I guess I might as well take advantage of these guys being here. Oh, here's the pumpkins. Okay, so that's... Is that where... I think this is exactly where I wanted to build. Yes, I can see the sugarcane. Oh my. Okay, let's not go that way. These weird cow skins keep freaking me out. How am I already lost? Where am I supposed to go? That way. How did I go from there to here? Okay. Here we go. Home sweet home. For now. I think this is the perfect spot to build. If I do go through with it and replace all of this with dirt, I think it could be pretty decent looking. I mean, that is to say, I probably could still build on top of the ice. Maybe add dirt later. I'm not really sure. But for now, let's just plop down our stuff. And let's take our time to get organized, probably do some more mining, getting our tools, trying to get some enchantment table stuff going. And get all that sorted before we continue. I guess I could place a house in here. Amount of torches. All right, so we've done quite a bit of progress in the past 2 days, as you guys can see. I did do a bunch of little time lapses, so I hope you guys enjoyed those, kind of showing what I did through those past 2 days without really overdoing the amount of footage. Obviously you guys don't really want to see me going and doing a bunch of mining or adventuring around. I will do more adventuring later, but I kind of just wanted to go out and see what I had around the area. Plus, I found out you can use these little leaf litters for fuel. So I thought that was really good. So I went that way to the oak area and I got some of that to use for the furnace. But this is what the interior looks like. I think it came out quite nice. We got some potatoes over here from the village. And then over here, we've had some wheat growing for quite a while. I don't believe the potatoes have fully grown yet. They actually look pretty decent. I haven't harvested them yet, but I have harvested the wheat a few times. And then I guess we can go outside. I'll give you a little bit of a tour outside. Here's our brand new horse. We just got him from over by the village. I decided to bring him on home when I found armor and a saddle in one of the chests. I thought it was a great opportunity. Plus, there is a lot of hills, a lot of open area around here, so I decided a horse would be a great substitute for wings. And then we got a little horse pen, or cow pen, not horse pen. We got some cows chilling out in here. I really need to get a enchantment table done. Now, for diamonds, I have 22 diamonds, which is pretty good. I would like to make some of that into a chest plate, but I think I'm going to add a enchantment table right here. Now, this is my mine area. So I think let's go ahead and make ourselves some... I want to make a pickaxe so we can go get obsidian. I won't go into the nether this episode, but I most likely will next episode. And I'll leave these diamonds later. And then we'll just do a quick little upgrade just to make sure... Oops. I'm just that much extra protected. And let's go down below and grab some obsidian. As you guys can see, I am level 28, so I am very close to being able to do a level 30 enchant. I guess I'll do a pickaxe probably first, unless it's a horrible enchant. Then I'll go and do the chest plate, most likely. Perfect. Let's turn this in obsidian and grab... I guess we can probably grab the majority that we will need. But maybe let's just grab enough for our enchantment table, because I'm not quite sure how big I want another portal to be. So I'll come back and grab that at a later date. Oh. What? Okay, I got some diamonds. Should I leave them? I guess I'll leave them. Should I leave them? I'll leave them there for now until I get until I get a fortune 3. Okay, that's all I'm grabbing. I will remember exactly where they are, probably. All right, now I should have a book, and then we'll grab the diamonds, make ourselves our enchantment table. Now, I guess it will go... I'm not sure how I want to place it. Should I place it like this? I'll take this part out. And I guess I'll just do a corner piece. That should be fine. Or I guess I could loop it the way I normally do. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We don't really have enough leather, so I think we should have enough sugarcane. Or at least pretty close to it. Okay, so let's go see if we can find some cows that are willing to lend their leather to us. This horse, by the way, has like a 2-block jump. It's very, very embarrassing, but it's got some speed. I'll give it to that. It's got some speed. Okay, let's go north, because I think that's where the plains biome is. I don't know. That's the only location I know, or direction to go, where I'm actually certain I'll probably find some cows. So let's go that way and see if we can find anything. Hello, fox. It's very dangerous mountains, though. I think that's a different village. It's also some new horses. I'm not going to trade this one out because that'll be kind of mean. Let's go see that village. Let's see if there's any bookshelves over there. But first, can I talk to you real quick? Interesting. Got a weird little mountain over there rendering in. Okay, can I put you not in that hole? Can you get in this space real quick? Well, he's gonna suffocate himself. I don't know where to put you. Okay, don't go anywhere, please, or don't fall down a hole. Oh, we got a bundle. That's decent, I suppose. I was needing to make a bundle soon. I just got my first string, which I think is required for a bundle. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Okay. I'll leave the bread. Well, we're getting a good amount of emeralds. I still have maybe 5 or so back at home. So we're pretty set if we want to do some trading. I don't think there is a library in this area. And some more goodies. Ooh, white horses. Only I had another saddle. I do like some white horse. Is that a... There's another... Okay. Come here, horsey. There's another place we gotta go visit. And if any of you guys have any interesting names for the horse, let me know down in the comments below. I have a very hard time naming anything good, so let me know if you guys have any interesting names. Okay, here we are. Nothing in there. It'd make my life so much easier if I can just get some bookshelves from one of you. Oh. Hello. There's no bookshelves? What? This... It looks exactly like a library room, doesn't it not? Now, out of all the villages, there are still no bookshelves. But luckily there are some cows over here and back there, so I'm just gonna go and have a little chat with them. Wait. I thought my horse was back there. What are you doing all the way over here? How'd you get over here so fast? It's like he wants to go back home. Alright, so we got 9 bookshelves to start. I know the bookshelves are quite weird. What does that get me? Level 18? I know it's kind of bugged, but I feel like if I do that, it should theoretically be level 30, no? Yeah, I think I just need 2 more books. Hopefully. All right. Will this last 4 be just what I need? I'm hoping. That should be level 30, right? That's only 24. Why is that? It's 26. See, I don't get... I gotta break these. I don't get why it does that. I feel like this should be... Is it because the back ones don't count? I believe these back ones don't count. So let me just remove those. I'll do that. Let me remake these. Okay, I think they changed at some point. They must have changed the way that enchantment tables and bookshelves work. Because it makes no sense that that wouldn't be level 30. So I'll just go back to the basics that I know. And do it this way. There we go, level 30. I'm breaking 3. I want to do the enchantment on my pickaxe because I will be using it quite a bit for gathering materials for the builds that I plan on doing. So I think it'll be better to just go and do that, get all the tools and stuff done. So we'll put this stuff away. Okay, let me go, I guess, mine a little bit, see if I can get level 30, and then I'll try and do that. I'm breaking 3 and hopefully get efficiency 4 at minimum along with unbreaking 3. That'd be great. Obviously, fortune 3 would be pretty good too, but unbreaking and efficiency is the main thing that I immediately require. What? How did I... So those are the ones I missed earlier. There's more right there. How do I keep doing this? I don't understand. Okay, well I got even more diamonds to go after later. Hello. I have yet to ever do the deep dark warden fight. I've never done it in my life. I've never been to a warden city, so maybe I will one day do that. But it's it might be a pretty dumb idea doing that in a hardcore world. What am I hearing? Like, there's so many mobs. Oh, hello. Oh. I'm out here looking for XP and I found the source of it. Interesting. A saddle? No. Okay. Is there a saddle in here? No. Okay. Well, I obviously would have preferred this to be a skeleton spawner, of course. However, I will not turn down free XP. So maybe I can turn this into a quick little spawner XP farm. That way I can get some quick XP. Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, so we have a somewhat farm going. Hello. So if I kill you, everything will go into here. Get my torches back. This is where I stand so they can see me from the outside. Kind of like that. Do you get stuck? Well, if they get stuck, I can just whack them, I guess. And then there's this, which is where they'll go. And then I can also smack them that way, I guess. It's a temporary solution to get some XP. Alright, so I'll sit here for a few bits, get level 30, and then I'll head back up and do some enchants. And then it's I think it's build a house time. So I made some extra books just in case there's anything interesting for those as well. Oh, like Fortune 2. I'm still going to go for the Unbreaking 3. Please just give me something other than Unbreaking. That'll do. Okay. Sweeping Edge 3 also seems like a decent enchant. Okay, perfect. So we now have... Let me just make a quick barrel. There we go. I like to leave all of my enchanting stuff in a barrel sitting right by the enchantment table. Perfect. Alright, so now that we have our enchanted diamond pick, I'm going to go ahead and do a buttload of mining to get all the blocks that I require, as I do plan on doing a pretty big build. Hopefully I can get a good chunk of it done, if not all of it done, in this video, at least for the part that I'm thinking. Down the line, I do want to make it a grand build. I, first of all, by no means consider myself one of the, like, very good builders that are in Minecraft. Like, there's so many different YouTubers that do crazy builds that I will never do because I just, one, don't have the skills to, or just don't really care to learn to build like that. I am quite a old school builder. I kind of just place blocks down and hope they look good initially. So let's go ahead and get right to the building part, and hopefully this turns out the way I'm hoping it would. Well, it has been a few more days, and I think I'm finally satisfied with how everything has came out. Look at this. Now, I didn't quite expect it to, I mean, it's come out pretty nice. Now, it has been a few days since the last little portion of the clip. I've tried to do as much as I could on a time-lapse footage, but it kind of got a little annoying when having to go back and do little details in the builds, which isn't really important anyway for time-lapse. So I did the most of just building up the actual building. Can you have some manners, please? So if we come around to the side, I've got most of it done. There's still a little bit of touch up I need to do to the place, but I actually am pretty satisfied with the way that it came out. Here kind of looks like it has a really big forehead, so I'm probably gonna have to add some sort of details in there, but the vision hasn't quite come to me just yet. So when I figure out what I want to do, I'll do it there. Now this is also quite plain. If you come to the side, there's windows and stuff going up, but I didn't want to do it on the side as well. The back is pretty much identical to this. If you come inside, it is not much to look at. It is quite plain and bitter, but I really want to, I don't know. So like the floor is still grass because I can't quite figure out what I want to do. However, it is a big building. It's very dark. So I want to see if I can implement lighting into the floors at all. I know I could put glowstone and stuff underneath slabs. But I don't really think it adds much glow effect above the slabs as it does underneath the slabs. So I'll have to play around with some design options and figure that out, but there'll be a few floors. Like I think with this window, I'm going to have a floor here, which will be like the bedroom and chest room and stuff like that. And then I'll probably have a third floor for other things like maybe a library, which will have an enchantment table in it. And then I think down here, I might do some farms, maybe. At least maybe with like a factory type thing. Maybe on this back wall, I can do a smelter machine. I really haven't sorted all that stuff out yet, but I will eventually get to it. And then if we come to the top, we have this little space. Not really sure if I want to do anything up here. I might add some furniture, or I might honestly cut out like a big hole. So when I have my elytra again, I could just fly on in, and that'll be like my exit and entrance, I guess. I don't know. I thought of maybe adding like a balcony for that, for like the bedroom, but it'll happen a little bit later. And then we got these little areas here. Once again, not really sure what I feel like doing for all this space, but it will, I believe it'll look good at the end. I have diamond armor, as you guys can tell. I got some tools enchanted. It has been quite a while since you guys have last seen, so I've done a lot of mining, a lot of days worth of mining to get all the blocks for this, and I have a ridiculous amount of diamonds, and there's so much going on, but I will hopefully catch you guys up on that for the next episode. Now one last thing I want to mention is there was a wandering trader for these guys, and he brought me some sort of oak sapling tree that kind of looks dead. I'm not really sure what it is. Let me go look. So here's all the diamonds, and these aren't even all of it, I don't believe. Okay, here we go. Pale oak saplings. Now I'm not really sure what this is. I've actually never seen a pale tree. I don't really know what that's supposed to do. It must be new. Then I also got some wildflowers. So I plan on maybe growing these up in front of the castle front, as I think it'll give it kind of a dead look, which will be kind of nice. Because it kind of looks like it's an evil lair castle, like something out of, I don't know, Super Mario, like Bowser would live up there or something like that. Like they just kidnapped Peach, go get her. That's the kind of castle that it reminds me of. So I think adding some dead trees and whatever else, kind of making it look like it's been there for a while and maybe it's not quite active at the moment, will be possibly something that I want to do. And we got another stack of diamonds in here. Just been working on some tools, but let's go down below because I want to show you the pit. So I've done quite a lot of hollowing out this area. That's yeah, that's quite a lot of mining, and honestly I'm kind of tired of it, but the truth is there's still so much more to do to this house castle thing. So it's gonna be a lot more mining to come, which is why I really need to get mending for these tools, because I can't keep replacing them or fixing them. It's kind of a tedious task. So with the next episode, there is an igloo that I found up on the hill, just shy of the house. I think it's like right just up there, kind of. So I'm gonna go into the igloo, and there's villagers to be cured. So I'm going to do some villager trading and whatever else that will entail, possibly next episode, as well as going into the nether and getting a bunch of different stuff that I need there. But as far as this episode goes, I have completed everything I needed to complete. So thank you guys so much for watching, and it's good to be back. I appreciate you, and thank you for those who have stuck around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.